For generations, the Gates family carried a story that most people considered a myth. According to family legend, an enormous treasure, one of the greatest fortunes ever assembled, had been hidden centuries ago and lost to history. The treasure was said to contain priceless gold, jewels, artifacts, and historical treasures collected from ancient civilizations and protected by groups such as the Knights Templar and the Freemasons. While many dismissed the tale as fantasy, young Benjamin Franklin Gates grew up believing there was truth behind the legend. As a child, Ben listened to stories told by his grandfather, who explained that the Gates family had spent generations searching for clues leading to the treasure. His grandfather revealed that a secret message connected to the treasure had been passed down through the centuries. Inspired by the mystery, Ben dedicated his life to uncovering the truth, despite the skepticism of his father, Patrick Gates, who had become convinced that the family obsession was nothing more than a waste of time. Years later, Ben grows into a brilliant historian, cryptologist, and treasure hunter. Alongside his loyal friend and technology expert Riley Poole, he continues investigating clues tied to the legendary treasure. Their search eventually leads them to an Arctic expedition financed by wealthy adventurer Ian Howe and his team. Deep beneath the frozen ice, they discover the wreck of an old colonial ship known as the Charlotte, which may contain the next clue. Inside the ship, Ben finds an ancient pipe bearing a hidden message. The message reveals a shocking clue. Continuing his search, he uncovers another cryptic message pointing toward a significant historical document, the Declaration of Independence. Ben realizes that the next clue is somehow hidden on the back of the Declaration itself. Ian Howe, however, is unwilling to wait for legal access to the document. He believes the easiest solution is to steal the Declaration and examine it directly. Ben is horrified by the idea. As a historian, he refuses to allow one of America's most important treasures to be stolen. This disagreement causes a bitter split between the two men. Ian decides to take the treasure hunt by force. When Ben refuses to cooperate, Ian and his mercenaries attempt to kill him and Riley, leaving them stranded in the Arctic. Ben and Riley narrowly escape and return to the United States, determined to stop Ian before he can steal the Declaration. Upon returning home, Ben approaches the authorities, including the FBI and officials responsible for protecting the Declaration of Independence. Unfortunately, nobody believes his incredible story. Since he cannot convince anyone that a theft is imminent, Ben realizes there is only one way to keep the document safe. He must steal it first. The plan sounds insane, even to Riley. Yet Ben believes it is the only way to protect the Declaration from Ian's criminal organization. During a gala event at the National Archives in Washington, D.C., Ben carefully executes an elaborate operation. Using his knowledge, preparation, and a series of clever distractions, he successfully steals the Declaration before Ian can get his hands on it. The theft immediately makes Ben one of the most wanted men in America. Federal investigators launch a nationwide search, led by determined National Archives curator Dr. Abigail Chase. Initially furious that Ben has stolen the nation's most treasured document, Abigail eventually begins to realize that his motives may be genuine. When Ian's men target her as well, she reluctantly joins forces with Ben and Riley. Together, the trio begins examining the Declaration for hidden clues. Their investigation reveals a secret map concealed on the back of the document using invisible ink. The map leads them through a series of puzzles hidden throughout American history. Each clue directs them to another location, turning the search into a race against time. Their first major lead takes them to the historic bell tower of Philadelphia's Independence Hall. There they decipher another clue pointing toward the famous silence dogwood letters written by Benjamin Franklin. Following the trail, they uncover references that guide them toward New York City and the legendary Trinity Church. As Ben, Riley, and Abigail travel from city to city, Ian remains close behind. Using stolen information and increasingly aggressive tactics, he repeatedly attempts to seize the clues for himself. Several dangerous confrontations occur as both groups race toward the treasure's location. Meanwhile, Ben faces another challenge. His father remains unconvinced that the treasure exists. After years of disappointment and failed searches, Patrick Gates has lost faith in the family legend. Eventually, Patrick joins the search, helping decipher clues that have puzzled treasure hunters for centuries. The final clues lead the team beneath Trinity Church in Manhattan. Deep underground, hidden passages and ancient chambers reveal that the mystery has been carefully protected for generations. As they descend farther into the darkness, they discover evidence that they are closer than anyone has ever come to finding the legendary treasure. Eventually, Ben uncovers a concealed entrance leading to a massive underground cavern. There, hidden from the world for centuries, lies the treasure itself. The sight is breathtaking. Mountains of gold coins, priceless jewels, ancient artifacts, royal treasures, and historical relics fill the enormous chamber. The collection contains wealth beyond imagination, representing centuries of history gathered from countless civilizations. The treasure that many believed was merely a legend is finally revealed to be real. Ian's greed ultimately becomes his downfall as he underestimates Ben and his allies. Through quick thinking and teamwork, Ben manages to outsmart him. The authorities arrive, Ian is arrested, and the treasure is secured. With the mystery finally solved, Ben and his team become heroes. The government recovers one of the greatest archaeological discoveries in history, and many of the priceless artifacts are preserved for future generations. In recognition of their role in finding the treasure, Ben, Riley, and the others receive a share of the reward. Riley fulfills his dream of becoming wealthy, while Ben earns public recognition for proving that his family's legend was true all along. He also develops a romantic relationship with Abigail, whose respect for him grows throughout their adventure. What began as an unbelievable family legend ends as one of the greatest treasure hunts ever undertaken, a journey across America's most iconic landmarks that proves some mysteries are worth believing in, no matter how impossible they seem. Hit follow and turn on notifications so you never miss more incredible stories like this.